This is Chris. I'm stuck in the elevator. There's been a crime afoot.
Esa es la raza.
Ma'am, what's your job duty? Man, this lady just locked us inside of a vault. Yeah.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Surrounded a Roundup with Sheriff White, a moron. Help my channel continue to shrink by watching my videos, sharing my videos, commenting on my videos. Turn on that notification bell. Turn on all the notifications. Take that there like button, like it, dislike it. Replace the deodorant in its powder deodorant with frozen cottage cheese. Today, unfortunately, we're taking another look at this busy bee. Goes by the channel name Auditing America. His name is Asselmo Morales Torres. Although, in our anti-frauditor community, we lovingly refer to him as Elmo. So today, this walking, talking colon polyp is at a North Las Vegas post office, harassing people as he usually does. And of course, by this point, I don't know if Asselmo's too stupid to realize that a post office is not government property. It's not funded by taxpayers. I honestly don't think he's smart enough to try to trick people into believing his interpretation of Poster 7. But anyway, he's been busy lately. I guess now that he's not demonetized, it's time to start fighting for those rights again, because that's what's really in his heart. So what do you say? Let's watch this one, and let's round us up a frauditor.
You have to back up from where we're doing our...
I'm far enough. You can go ahead.
Back up from where we're doing
Please focus on your job. Don't tell me what to
Let me
do.
ask you this. What business...
Hi, how's it going? Who are you?
My name is Victor. I'm the manager.
Nice to meet you, Victor. My name's Enrique.
Great. What exactly are you doing here?
We're working on a project about the First Amendment and how respectful you guys are when it comes to your own policies and video recording here. So, just like police officers, you guys take an oath when you become postal workers to protect the Constitution.
Yep.
So, most
I'm not saying you don't have a right to be here, but you have a right to conduct your business and then leave. So
Well-
if you're not conducting any business here, then you can't loiter here.
Well, we're not loitering. You see, we're
You are
working.
loitering. You're not conducting any business.
You need to slow down for a second.
I don't-
We're at work, just like you. I can't interfere with you, and you can't interfere with me. You can call the police, and we can debate this with them, but you don't have to
I'm not saying you can't record. You're welcome to record your transaction
all
here.
day. As long
That's
as we
not
don't.
true, but
As long as
that is true.
that is very true. I do this for a living, 6 days a week. You can't
not
just
true.
listen. I come across people like you, sir, telling me this every day for 6 years. So please make sure that you know what you're saying before you.
So I know exactly what I'm saying. Right?
He knows what he's talking about. You don't. If every one of these people is telling you you're wrong, maybe you're wrong. These people have studied and worked to get to where they are. What have you done?
Okay. Well.
You're not on public property. You're on postal property.
Oh, really? Who finances the federal government?
These customers do.
Oh, I'm not a customer.
If you're not conducting
Bro,
any business,
bro.
you're not a customer, sir.
Bro, look.
We're not funded by the government.
No, really? That's funny
true.
because when you guys need a bail, who do you call?
Okay, so let me explain
The
something.
federal government.
Oh, no, you're not really going to go there. Listen, you know who else received government bailouts? Chase, Citigroup, Chrysler, the banking industry, the investment industry, the automobile industry, for God's sakes. Why don't you take your stupid camera phone over to Chase, waltz into Jamie Dimon's office, and try auditing him. See what happens. And how about you, Asselmo? You can't tell me you've never been on government assistance. No government housing in your past, food stamps. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But how about you? Let's audit your ass.
Thank you.
explain something,
This is
sir.
a federal
Sir,
facility. We have the right
me
to be
explain.
here. Your rules
This
say.
is not a federal facility. This
Okay,
is a postal
where's
service.
all right? So we're supposed.
Okay, so let me explain
Are
something.
you talking too much? Where's poster 7? Right here on the wall.
Sounds like you're talking to
Look, all right, bro. I'll talk to you.
Well, he ain't saying nothing that's wrong.
All right, that's good. That's cool. And nowhere in this poster does it say that I have to leave.
Well, not directly, but you got to read poster 7 all the way down. It says you can't film where prohibited by official signs or by authorized personnel. You start doing that, you start breaking the policy. You start breaking the policy, you can most certainly be trespassed. In fact, just wait a few minutes. You're going to find out.
That you
Look, for news, okay, photographs. I can read that. But do you know this by heart? Because I do. Okay, thank you, brother. Well, as long as we don't interfere with you guys, you can't interfere with me.
But that's what we're talking about. But when we get complaints about the customer saying, hey, leave me alone or whatever.
Well, they're the
then
ones
you're
talking
also-
to us.
Hey, but you're also messing with...
We're not messing with anybody. We're at work.
Their transactions.
No, we're not.
They're here to...
I
conduct-
understand that.
You're allowed to videotape here. as long as you're
what does
conducting-
it say right here? So if you're gonna, I know this by heart. So if you're gonna explain the policy to me, read it verbatim.
I don't need to read it verbatim.
Well, I can.
I don't work for you, sir.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You're a federal worker. Yes,
I
you
don't
do.
work for you.
You're a federal employee.
See, this is your misunderstanding.
No, this is your misunderstanding.
Postal
You don't know where
Service is
you're
not
at.
Funded by taxpayers.
It doesn't
The
matter.
Postal
We have the
Service
right
is
to be
funded by
here.
our customers.
Oh, really? Just like any
So
other
when you
business.
No, it's not like every other business.
No.
It's not funded by
Okay, so
taxpayers.
who funds McDonald's? Customers.
Customers.
Exactly.
You can't go into McDonald's and videotape.
That's because it's private property.
This
This
is
is
also private property.
No, it's not.
But let me explain.
I'd love to
something
debate you on that all day, sir.
Okay, let me explain something to you. You're welcome to visit while you're here and videotape all you'd like. But you cannot loiter here.
We're not loitering. We're working.
You're loitering.
No, we'll call the police, and we'll figure that out.
Look, if you're not there taking advantage of their products and services or trying to pull aside the postmaster or somebody else for an interview to exercise your rights as press, as unqualified as you would be, then you're loitering and you can be vamoosed. You know, it'd be a fun little exercise while I'm thinking about it. I'd love for Asselmo to sit down with the postmaster and give him a 30-minute interview. I'd like to see what he could come up with.
You remember in Something Wild when Melanie Griffith had you handcuffed to the bed? Remember that? Yeah. And you had to make that phone call, remember? And you were chained to the thing and you couldn't get away.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
That was awesome.
And then, but, sir,
No one's stopping
when
you
they
from
are,
videotaping.
when they
We're not-
inform
we're
you,
stopping you from
look,
loitering.
I understand that you may be wrong because you're a human being. We can all be wrong. But once you find out that you're wrong, are you going to come back or are you just going to forget about me?
No, I'm not going to come back.
If the police comes and tells you that you're wrong, are you going to apologize or are you going to let thousands see you? We're not going to get trespassed.
And you're interfering with my
We're
customers.
working. No, you're accusing me of something I'm not doing. You see, we have the right to be here. We're not speaking to anybody. If anyone speaks to us, we're going to speak.
Actually, you don't, because this is private property.
Since when is the post office private property?
Since about 1970.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
1970 from the Postal
You
Reorganization Act.
have no clue what
We're
you're
not
talking about,
funded
sir.
by taxpayers. We're
Yeah,
funded by
sir,
postal
this
stamp sales.
is a federal facility. We have the right to be here. Our
quasi-federal.
it's this lobby approved by your postmaster. We have the right to be here.
Now what you say? Y'all say what? One more time.
So approved by the postmaster. It says right there, for news and photographs, for news purposes. Pictures may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, and order time. We're not. You're interfering with us. We're not speaking to you guys. This goes both ways. This guy wants to accuse us of loitering when we're really not. These videos are being taxed. So how are we loitering if we're working? By the way, we have 100 million views on the internet. Thank you. This guy's cool. Thank you. We have millions of views on the internet, so I'd love to see how this ends up. Oh, we'll tag you, sir. We have millions of views, so you'll see everything. You'll see everything. The right to be here as long as we want. Bro, you're a liar. You called them. You said we were yelling. No one's here yelling.
My customers are complaining about your interaction.
I don't give a damn about your customers, bro. I give a damn about yours. No. Your customer can say whatever they want. They're free too. You see, just like me, we have freedom of speech. So just because you don't like what we are personally doing here,
I didn't say I don't like it. I just said I don't want you loitering.
Also, you're the. Listen, bro. These are not your customers. These are bosses here. Okay. This is a federal facility. Everybody here pays federal taxes. You're an employee.
You're wrong.
You're an employee.
It's not funded by
I
taxpayer
don't give a
dollars.
damn, bro. This is a federal facility. Your poster 7 says that we have the right to be here. No rules in poster 7.
Say you don't have the right.
This guy just loves to interrupt, bro.
Boy, the lack of self-awareness with that comment. Oh, boy.
You see, he called the police. He lied to them. That's a crime. Not only he's going against his own policy, he doesn't even know that we're not loitering and standing around without a purpose.
Then, Asselmo, I gotta say, your whole life is one big loiter.
We are working. Do you know the definition of loitering? No.
Yeah.
We're working. Just because we don't have
work here, sir.
Oh my God. This guy's. Oh my God, bro. How old are you? What's the Third Amendment?
Look, I seriously doubt Asselmo could find any woman out there that would agree to spawn familial children with him. But if he somehow did, and if they somehow avoided to get Asselmo's genes and not their mom's, I hope that one day, through their helmets, they get to watch Asselmo and what he's doing today. How can you possibly respect this walking testicle wart and the way he talks to professionals? I can't believe this face-tatted, spray paint huffer thinks he's qualified to talk to any of these people this way.
You don't know it. I bet you don't even know the Third Amendment. I bet you don't even know the full First Amendment, sir. That's why you're acting like this. If you did know it, you'd know that we have freedom of the press and this is a public area and that we...
Let me see your press credentials.
There's no agency that provides those. This guy's an idiot, bro.
If you want press credentials, then you go through our...
Bro, I'm my own boss.
Okay?
No,
then
no.
let's hook you up with our communications.
No, why don't you just hook us up with some freedom? The one that we already supposed to have here.
This is private property, sir.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to challenge you on that. Nicely and lawfully. People's feelings have nothing to do with us. If people start complaining about us doing our job, I'm so sorry, sir. A lot of people don't like the police and they have...
This post office and they had such ruckus.
I know. Look at this guy.
No, with you all.
What?
These people are good people.
Oh, really?
Get out of here.
Yeah, really good people, huh?
Your job.
You may want to stand by and see what happens.
Your job would be to diffuse the situation.
Oh, don't worry. The sirens are lit. Diffusion of the situation is imminent.
And let them know it's okay for them to record. Otherwise, look what you caused.
Yeah, you're creating a
So
disturbance.
you're supposed to diffuse the situation.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Protecting my customers.
Bro, you're not protecting nobody. You're supposed to...
videotaping them. If you want to videotape us...
Also, that's the complaint.
Right?
Your problem is that... Your problem is that...
I'm just asking you, if you're interfering with my customers, then we have an issue.
No one is interfering with that. That
why are
is
they
the crime.
complaining?
Because they don't want to be filmed, bro.
Ah, did you catch that? He admits people were complaining about him. I wonder if that's going to stop him from saying he wasn't creating a disturbance going forward. Let's find out.
Where's the postal police, actually? Did you call the postal police? No, you called the city police. You call the city police, which has no jurisdiction in here.
Actually, they do. But that's okay.
If there's a crime being committed, but we don't have a crime being committed. You see, the only crime right here is you lying to the police.
I didn't lie to them.
You interfering with our job and calling and saying that we're interfering with you. We'll see how that works out.
Yeah, sure. We'll see how that works out.
Okay. We have over 100 million combined views in our platform. As long as we don't interfere with... Can I just get a second from you before you go in there?
Yeah.
Before you go in there? This guy just fully lied to you guys over the phone. He said we were interfering with their business. He said we were being loud. He said we were yelling. He said we were...
Yeah, I understand what you guys are doing. That's fine. But I'm telling you right now, if they don't want you on property, you have to leave. You can record them on the sidewalk.
But can we request...
My sergeant's gonna be here.
Hey,
She's gonna tell you.
But this is not private property. They can't just.
When the post office is considered.
Yeah. You guys don't even have. You have no jurisdiction in there. Where's the postal police though? You can't give. If there's a crime being committed, but we're not committing a crime.
Trespassing.
We're not. We have the right to be in there.
Did you talk to my sergeant? She's right there.
That's your sergeant. Okay, sergeant. So, the post office is private property? Since when?
Okay. It's public property.
Okay.
All right. It's
And
a federal building.
Okay, good.
All right. But they still can say you guys are not allowed to be inside recording.
Unless
you have permission from the postmaster.
We do. It's on it's poster 7. You see, and just because they don't like it, they don't have the authority. The person who's calling, ma'am, because they're calling the police on us. So I would.
Calm down and just talk to me like a normal person. Don't yell at me.
I'm not yelling. I'm speaking.
Okay.
But here's the deal. The person that called the police has no authority to kick anyone out of here unless they're breaking the law. The only way I could get trespassed from this place is if I'm interfering with their business. We weren't speaking to anybody. We were just filming. They can't just be like, we don't like you, get out. That's just not how this works. I do this 6 days a week for 6 years. We've done more than 400 post offices all over the country. So trust me, you can't just...
Unless I talk to you or unless we come and talk to you, how do we know if you have permission from the postmaster?
Because it's on the wall. all you guys got to do is read the rules. You can't treat this place as any business out here. If I go to any private property business, they say, I don't like this guy with a white shirt on, he has to leave, and I have to leave.
But if you're causing a disturbance,
Well,
you're not being asked to leave because you're recording.
But you
you're
can't.
being asked to leave because you're causing a disturbance.
Correct.
Okay.
And so at this point, they are causing a disturbance, not us. So this goes both. Okay, so we're gonna see. Your partner's inside. We're gonna see how your partner investigates this, because he's supposed to come back out here, and instead of telling me that I can't be in there, he's supposed to ask for fully investigate both sides. Correct?
No, they actually don't. All they know is post office, once you're gone, then you're gone. It's as simple as that.
So we have to see the video of when we got here. We're gonna see if who we talk to, if we interfere with anybody before he makes a decision. The only way that we could get trespassed from here, ma'am, is if we were interfering or being disorderly in there.
Bitch, shut the up. Look, Asselmo, you can take a fistful of sedatives while getting a deep tissue massage, while listening to Schubert's Ave Maria, and you still be the most disorderly person on the planet.
The only people that were doing that was them.
Okay.
So, I'm telling you, ma'am, this is my full-time job, 6 days a week.
Okay.
We have the right to be at the post office. Not only I know this, but I know the rules by heart.
Look, I know how we always talking about frauditors cherry-picking poster 7. But get ready for the most blatant cherry-pick of poster 7 you're ever going to see.
Photographs for news and advertisement purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums when used for public meetings. Other pictures may be taken with the approval of postmaster or security personnel, such as in restricted areas.
He just left out the entire part that says he can't do it if signs or officials tell him to stop.
So I have not talked to anybody inside.
Yeah, that guy lied to the police. I don't know if that's a crime. Okay. Calling 911 and lying, a crime. No one yelled. No one interfered with the business.
What's your ultimate goal here? What is it that you want, Mr.?
We want... my name's Enrique. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
So, ultimate goal. We don't want to be here. We want to get going to our next destination.
Okay.
But our main goal here is for you to tell them that we have the right to be in there. They can't interfere with us unless we interfere. And the same way we can't interfere with them, they can't interfere with us. So they need to respect that, whether they like it or not. Okay. That's what the First Amendment was created for.
Okay.
We have the right to criticize, even though we weren't criticizing anybody. Well, I was. Him, when he called the police. I'm like, sir, are you crazy?
You didn't cause a disturbance inside.
No, there's no. Why would I risk my career for coming doing an extra video right here?
Oh, for the love of Asselmo, that is your career. Every day you get up and you go out and you try to be the most annoying thing that's happened to somebody in any given day. You're more annoying than having an anal fissure and sitting in Tabasco sauce. Now let's go back a little bit and listen to something. He accused the postal worker of breaking the law by lying to the police. So let's look and see if he really was annoying people.
This post office and they had such ruckus.
I know. Look at this guy.
No, with you all.
What?
These people are good people.
Oh, really?
If you're interfering with my customers, then we have an issue.
No one is interfering with that. That
why are
is
they
the crime.
complaining?
Because they don't want to be filmed, bro.
Here's the thing, sir. They don't want to trespass you guys, but they can totally can.
They can't. No, they can't. Do you hear this? Hold on.
I'm not trying to argue with you or nothing like that.
How?
Listen, I'm not gonna. There's no reason for me.
How can he trespass me if I haven't broken the law?
Trespass you. Okay?
He can't.
Well,
he can't.
I'm not here. I'm not here to argue that. I'm just telling you that we're gonna leave now, and he just wants to ask you a couple questions about what not to do and stuff like that, and that's it. Okay.
Bro, no. This is not how this works. Ma'am, that's why I don't like. Do you see this guy's investigation? That's exactly what I was talking about. He's leaving. No. He's. How is? How? What? What disturbance? Where did you see the disturbance?
This is what we call a disturbance.
No. This is a disturbance. You guys call the police on us, and you expect us to be nice about it. Oh, how sweet. We're talking about this. A disturbance is loud, unreasonable noises. We're having a conversation here. This guy just came out, investigated 50% of the story, and wants to leave. Exactly what I told you that would happen. And now, what about the part where we see the video of what actually happened? You went by what he said.
$1 million from
There's nothing. He's not going to trespass here. There's no.
He doesn't. This is not Walmart. This is not private property.
Take me to jail, sir.
It's so funny to me that this kid writing bitch with Asselmo is desperately trying to be relevant, but he's just getting ignored. Oh, what kind of life is that? To be hanging out with Asselmo and you're the irrelevant one.
So,
Another
okay.
$1 million.
That's not what this is about.
Okay, so we love bread on bread, by the way.
With permission of the postal inspector.
It's-
Check out some federal
Where's the
rules,
postal
all right?
police, actually?
Federal rules.
Where's the postal police? This guy,
39
look, Sergeant.
263.2.
Sergeant.
I think it is. You have to have permission from.
Sergeant, unless there's an immediate threat in there, you guys can't even walk in there with your firearms. We have the postal police.
We're not going to argue.
We have the postal police. So, can you please tell this guy not to bother me again, or we're gonna have a serious problem.
Are you making threatened?
No, legal problem.
No,
we have a legal
okay,
problem.
I feel like that's step out.
We have a legal.
But you just said.
For what crime?
You just threatened me.
I didn't. I just threatened you legally. Legally. You can't trespass me.
You got to go. Okay.
We got to go where?
You got to be trespassed. They want you to trespass.
For what crime?
Because
You just
saying
told
verbally,
them
verbally threatening.
Oh,
saying
that I'm gonna sue him? Oh, so I'm
you
trespassed for saying I'm
Again,
gonna.
the disturbance. Okay?
You guys are
cannot-
disturbing us.
You
You guys are creating.
No, we're not. We're
Not us.
no.
We're
You
responding
guys.
to a law.
Listen. They
have
called.
listened.
You called the police on people, and then you
He
think.
wants to file the complaint for trespassing.
But we don't have. We're not even in there no more. So,
This is the property. No, this is property.
ma'am,
to go
do
by
your
the
job
sidewalk.
correctly. There's thousands watching. Make sure you do your job correctly.
I am telling you
This
right
guy
now.
comes out and does 50% of the investigation. Where's the time when you ask for the video?
You need to leave.
We need to
You
leave.
don't- Yes. You are physically trespassed. He's going to file a complaint about it, which he can.
Is this a lawful order so we could go ahead and leave?
Yeah, you have. If you don't leave, you might be subject to a ticket or arrest. Okay.
Is that just him or me too? He didn't say anything about me.
That's true. I don't. You have to ask him. So,
You guys are tyrants. I'm gonna go ahead and leave under threat. Under threat. But this is not what you got hired to do. This is not what you got hired to do.
And there goes Mr. Irrelevant walking right in. Because why? Nobody cares. Well, I can tell by that sundown it's time to say goodnight. Put little beans on the fire. Little Arbor Mist. Well, 1 part Arbor Mist, 20 parts rum. On ice. And as always, cuddle up with a clean shirt and a dirty woman. Anyway, good night. I bid you adieu.